Hey traders, what to trade next week? In this video we'll discuss euro-dollar, we will analyze gold together. I will try to explain to you why I am very bullish on Bitcoin and will give you a very important update for dollar Swiss. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. Alright traders, let's start with Bitcoin, and I guess we all saw this very strong bearish rally that happened recently on Bitcoin and on entire crypto market. And actually the price dropped here nicely, and our task is to get where this correctional movement stopped. If we look left at structure, here we have a massive zone of demand. You can see that in the recent past, sellers were selling from that structure. And of course, after the breakout, this structure turned into a very strong support area. And you can see that actually once that structure was reached, once the structure was tested, we got a very nice rejection right here. By rejection we mean here a very long wick. So at some moment the price reached that level, but then it immediately bounced. Yes, it shows us the willingness of buyers to buy from that structure. Then if we zoom in the chart, you can see that here we started to consolidate. You can see that here the price started to trade in a local trading range. And within that range, actually, we can even spot the classic indecision pattern, the inside bar. Here we got our modest bar, and for some time the daily candles were trading within the range of that candle. But then very important thing happened. You can see that then we saw a very nice bullish engulfing candle right here. The price bounced nicely and violated the range of the modest bar to the upside, closing above that. And being formed on a key level, engulfing candle is a very strong bullish clue. Yes, and it makes me think that probably quite soon we will see a strong bullish continuation on Bitcoin. But for us it is very important to note that even though we are bullish, we still did not identify the potential intraday area from where this bullish rally may start. So let's analyze the 4-hour and 1-hour time frame together and check the situation there. Hey traders, for more trades, for more exclusive signals, for more education, for more tips and tricks, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. There I post a lot of exclusive things, I post a lot of trades and stories, I post exclusive market analysis there, I post very nice educational articles. Definitely check it, it is at Vasily Trader, the link in the description below. Follow me and let's continue. On 4-hour time frame, you can actually see the recent consolidation area. The price was stuck within this horizontal trading range, and for quite a while we see the sideways movement within that. And you can see that just recently that range was broken to the upside. We saw the breakout of the resistance of that range, and as we know, being the price action traders, it is a very strong bullish signal. But moreover, if we pay close attention to the price action, if we analyze the low highs and high lows here together, we can spot right here a very peculiar pattern. You can see that right here we have this trend line, and right here we have this trend line. So basically the price here was trading within the so-called symmetrical triangle. Yes, again the classic indecision pattern. And with the breakout of the symmetrical triangle to the upside, bulls confirmed their willingness to push. Now what we will expect? We will expect the retest of the broken resistance of the triangle. Why do we need the retest? Because the retest will most likely serve as the safest point for us to buy. Yes, most likely from the retest of the broken resistance of the triangle, the price will start growing. And you know, in case if the growth starts, I will expect a bullish movement at least to retest the current structure high, the 52,000 level. Yes, and pay close attention to that point. The most preferable scenario here for you is the test of that broken resistance and the formation of the reversal pattern on hourly time frame, like a small double bottom right here or head and shoulders. That will be the perfect confirmation for you to buy with a very tiny stop loss and very extended target. Very important update for dollar Swiss pair. The market here is trading in a long-term bearish trend. You can see that for a long period of time the price is falling. And if we pay close attention to the low highs right here, we can spot the trend line. major falling trend line right here. And you can see that in the recent past, 3 times in a row, the price nicely dropped from that trend line. And what is happening right now, we actually see the test of that trend line. And it is a very, very important decisional moment for the dollar-Swiss pair. If we also zoom in the chart, here we can also spot the recent strong structure high. Yes, here just recently the price dropped nicely. So the price right now is approaching a very important zone of confluence. Here we have the confluence between the horizontal structure, recent horizontal structure, and major falling trend line. And of course, in case if we see the breakout, the bullish violation of the trend line, it will be a very, 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 very strong bullish clue. And then most likely we will see a strong bullish continuation to higher structure levels. Our next strong closest resistance will be that structure right here. So in case of a bullish breakout of the trend line, very nice profit can be made. So I want you to pay close attention to that confluence zone. Yes, remember, while the market is trading below that or within that, it remains bearish. But the situation will change dramatically as soon as we see the bullish breakout of that. Yes, let me know, by the way, what do you think? Will that trend line will be broken or not? I know that so many traders still expect the bearish rally from here, but you know, something tells me that probably we'll see a breakout, but who knows? Let me know in the comment section. Now let's analyze euro-dollar. What do we expect from euro-dollar? Let's analyze the price action together and let's try to get our directional bias here first of all. So the market here is trading in a bearish trend. Here are our price action legs. And you can see that so far here we have just a perfect example of a healthy bearish trend. And just recently the price actually retested the level of the last low high. And as we know, in a bearish trend, it is a very, very, very important point of supply. And no surprise that then the price started to fall. Now, taking into consideration that the market is bearish, taking into consideration that recently the last low high level was reached, most likely what we will see next week, we will see a bearish continuation to the lower structure levels. Our current structure low is right here. And in my view, it is the first goal for sellers right now. Most likely sellers will aim at that structure. And in case of a violation of that structure, remember that the market is trading in a bearish trend, right? And most likely it will set the new structure low again. In case if the price violates that low, I guess the next goal for sellers will be that trend line. Yes, here we have our major falling trend line. And probably in case of a bearish continuation, it will serve as our next structure support. So watch that trend line carefully. You can see how perfectly the price respects that. So watch the reaction of the price to that. And lastly, let's discuss gold. And let me know in the comment section whether you caught this bearish rally on gold. The rally here was massive, and I know that the bearish bias traders here made very huge profit. Unfortunately, I was on the bullish side, as you know, with the trend line, with some wedges on lower time frames. I was still bullish, but this time the price dropped, and you know, I didn't manage to make any money right here, unfortunately. But anyway, let me give you my updated analysis on that. First of all, we must admit that we have here a very important structure breakout. If we look left, over here, we have a very, very important zone of demand. Yes, why the demand? Because you can see that in the recent past, buyers were buying from that zone. Yes, multiple times we saw very nice bounces from that structure, and its breakout actually gives us a very strong supply zone right here. With this high momentum bearish candle, the price violated that zone of demand to the downside, and with the structure swap, here we have our potential sell zone. Yes, so what I will look for, I really want to see the retest of that zone of supply. And very important disclaimer right here, I do not predict the retest of that zone. I say that in case if that zone is retested, to me it will give the point from where it will be safe for me to sell. Yes, so once that zone is reached, I will look for the confirmation, the reversal pattern on hourly or 4-hour time frame to short from here. And actually from that zone I will expect a bearish movement. The first point for me to watch will be the 1730 level, the level right here. Why? You know, with the doji candle right here and with the price recently stopped on that structure, and you know, just my intuition tells me that definitely, just like Vasily, watch that level. And I don't know why exactly, but I just feel that probably in future that level will be important. And then the next structure for us to watch will be the summer's low, the level around 1679. Yes, so watch these two levels. In case of a bearish continuation, at least one of them will be reached, yes. And also for buying, if you are on a bullish side and you want to buy the market, unfortunately from a current perspective, the closest safe point to buy gold is that level right here, yes. I wouldn't buy from that structure, I wouldn't buy from current price levels. The closest point for me to buy will be the current summer's low, yeah. And remember, by the way, that in the long run right now gold is very bearish, yes. So we have a global bearish bias, we have a short-term bearish bias, so these for now buying unfortunately is not an option. Concentrate on selling, watch that zone carefully, yes, and let's see how it will play out next week. Right, viewers, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section whether you agree with my technical analysis or not. Please let me know. Probably you have some other view on the instruments that we discussed, or probably you have the similar view. Let me know. Also, please don't forget to check my Instagram. It is @VasilyTrader. The link in the description below. Please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you next week.